Hi guys, this is our very first video and we're going to be making pork goulash. I'm going to try it as casual as possible. So here we have a whole chili, 1 kilo of pork neck, and it's just diced, 4 onions, 4 cloves of garlic, bit of turmeric, dry parsley, sweet paprika, vegetable salt. There's 4 teaspoons of it in there. You can use normal salt if you like. 1 small teaspoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of tomato paste. Tomato paste will go at the very end. We're going to start off with chopping up these onions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a blender to make more of a paste along with the garlic. And then we're going to be shredding the carrots, and it's very important to shred it really thin because it adds to the actual juice and the gravy for the goulash. The spices are added, most of them at the start, apart from the tomato paste as I mentioned before. So I'll just get cracking, chop up all of these, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here are the onions. We'll just cut them like this in quarters. Ready? I'm not a professional chef, so I'm a little bit slower, but we'll get better with time. Bit of practice. Practice makes perfect. Okay, now we have the garlic here. Blender. So we'll stick the garlic and the onions. I think I might have to do it in 2 lots. Put them all in here. Oh, well, one in there, that's fine. Might just fit. Yep, should be all right. Okie dokes. Now, because there's so much of it, we'll just add a little bit of oil. There we go, and it's going to blend much easier. So I'll just pop this in the blender in a minute, put that on the side, chop up the chili. Doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly. Doesn't have to be too small, too big. Just simply chop it up the best you can. That's it. That's our chili and carrots. So we're using the smallest one. This is what your carrots should look like when you shred it. Like this. Beautiful. So I'll get on to it. And we'll be right back. Okay, so we've got the onion and garlic. It's blended. This is what it should look like, right? So we'll pop some oil into this pot. Roughly about 4 or 5 tablespoons. And then we'll add the onion and garlic paste. That's what it should look like. Okay, we'll pop in our chili. Okay. And our shredded carrots. Okay. Now the goulash should taste really nice at the very end of it. And hopefully I'm guiding you well, even though it's a bit amateur. We're only starting out. So we'll get better with time. You'll be licking your fingers when you try this goulash. So we'll pop this on the stove on the medium heat, and we'll let the onion and carrot just fry a little bit. It'll become a little bit more yellowish orangey color. I will show you in a minute. So I'll just pop that onto the stove. Okay, we're back, guys. As you can see, the colour has changed. It's become more orange and yellow. And what we'll do now is we'll just add all that pork neck. And in we go. Alrighty, bit of a splash. Spread it. Okay. We'll just spread it a little bit. Now, vegetable salt, like I said. It's not too much, believe me. There's 1 kilo of meat. Pepper. Dry parsley. Some turmeric. And sweet red paprika. And in we go. Beautiful. And we'll just stir it together. There we go. Now don't mind me. I'm holding the camera in one hand and stirring with the other. Okay, so there it goes. Okay, don't worry about the look too much right now. What we'll do is, see, that's what it is. Now what we'll do is we'll leave it on low heat for a little bit, just for the juices to come out and get into that meat and everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the lid on and let it cook for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to check it, and then we're going to add water if necessary. We shouldn't have to add too much water. It's pretty much cooking in its sauce and juices, so we'll check back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to check up on it, and then we'll see what happens from there. See you shortly. We're back, guys. Now we've decided to check in after 1 hour, and here it is. It looks beautiful. Beautiful juice. Meat is cooked. Here. There we go. Now I'll just add tomato paste, as we mentioned earlier. Just a tablespoon, that'll be enough. And some fresh parsley. There we go. Now we'll mix that together. There we go. I just add a little bit of redness to it. We'll wait for it to start boiling again, and it will be ready to serve in just about 30 seconds. So there it is. That's the color that you want to achieve. Not quite brown, not quite red or yellow, something in between. And that's your goulash. We can zoom in a little bit. There we go. See? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now you can have goulash with mashed potato on its own, or with macaroni. You can mix it with whatever you really like. Sometimes we eat it on its own, just with a bit of bread. And this is what I wanted to show you. Here's a plate, and look at that. Absolute perfection. Now remember the carrots? They did a great job, as well as the onion that was blended earlier. Look at that. We'll take a closer look. We'll move it over to the bench, and there we go. Beautiful. Now I did prepare some pasta as well. Now that's the smoke. Alrighty, that's what it looks like. There we go. Goulash. You can have it either like that, like I said, on its own, it's perfect. Or a bit of pasta I prepared earlier, just over on top. There we go. You can add more juice if you like. It's supposed to look that way. Let's grab a fork. Look at that. There's chili, there's parsley. The meat is pretty much melting away here. Mum will chuck some parsley on there, on top, for decoration. And voila, there we go. Bit of goulash with macaroni. Well, I hope you like it, guys. I did do this in short clips. There's a reason for it. We will make sure that we get it done much better next time. Like I said, this is our first video, and we'll get better. Please like us, share, subscribe, and enjoy your goulash. Thanks very much. Bye bye.